Hey, baby, what? Hey, you, damn, that's weird. It's, it's gonna take some getting used to. Anyway, I just wanted to know when I can come by and, get the last of my stuff from the house. I didn't grab my keys on the way out, so, I'm gonna need you to let me in, okay? Yeah, it ain't a lot. I just specifically need the rest of my clothes, even my hoodies that you like to steal from me. All the important stuff I left, the air fryer that my parents gave me, well, gave us on Christmas, but yeah, the rest of the appliances, we can figure it out later. Honestly, just text or call me when you can. Yeah, thanks. Hey, are you home? Um, I'm outside. I see all my stuff here boxed up, but I wanted to see you and see the place. Just what I'm saying, check and see if I'd have missed anything. Um, I mean, you wouldn't have just left all my shit out here for this long, so you gotta be home, right? Baby, this is not how I wanted to do this. We've been together forever. I lived here hell as long as you did. Putting my things on the porch in boxes is wild as hell, ain't it? Damn, I mean, we can be adults about this, can't we? I think I just saw the curtain move. You in there hiding, ain't you? Seriously? You need to grow up. Look, I'm not your DoorDash driver that's delivering your food. I was your man. I mean, until a few days ago. Whatever. Hey, it's me again. Can you do me a favor and talk to Maya and Nathan? Um, I was talking to Nathan and they are, apparently really torn up about what to do, about inviting us all to the wedding stuff now that we broken up. Can you just can you just say that we cool? That we cool enough to be in the same room or whatever. I mean, it's gonna be a big room. You feel me? They invited more than 50 people each, so we'll be nice and civil and all that. And I don't know about you, but I wouldn't necessarily mind seeing you. Just catching up. Seeing how you doing, how things are going. We were friends before we started dating, and I don't see why we can't be friends again. I just don't think that we gotta stop being in each other's lives and being important to each other just because I screwed up and we fought and aren't dating anymore. I don't see why this has to make our mutual friends' lives difficult. You get what I'm saying? Um, yeah, just tell them we can be good. Even if we ain't together. Tell them I can be good. All right, bye. This is fucking stupid. Hey, you, you kind of being stupid, right? You know that? Look, man, I wasn't even that bad. There are men out there that won't do half of the shit that I used to do for you, and you just hung up on one thing. Ugh. I could have stolen your shit or told you to stop hanging out with your friends, except I wouldn't. I was a good ass man to you, and I did my share of the chores. I paid my half for the bills. I got along with your messy ass friends and your mama and all of it. But no, I fuck up one time, accidentally cheat on you, forget an anniversary or two, a date here that. Never mind, man. We could have had all kind of anniversaries. Never mind all the dates we went on. Some of them might not have been as fancy as you like, as high effort. You had to pay some of the times, but Uber Eats at home counts sometimes as a date. You not better than takeout. You act like you forgot where you came from. I, I forget a few dates that really aren't important in the long run, and you end a perfectly fine 4-year relationship out of nowhere. Do you know how crazy that is? Hey, you crazy. I said I'd make it up to you. I was willing to fight for us to work. I ain't no quitter. I even said we can go to therapy like you've been talking about. The moment I agree to do that, do what you want to do, you dump my ass. Man, what the hell? I bet you never loved me. For real. I bet that's what it is. And I probably have been drinking, but whatever. I would have agreed to pay for some of the therapists to tell me what you think I'm doing wrong. But you, you rather toss my shit to the curb and trash bags. You never cared about me, did you? Be honest. Yeah, I bet you wanted to get rid of me so you can date somebody else. Uh, but you know what? You gonna miss me. Mhm. You gonna regret it. I'ma catch. And you an asshole sometimes. Yeah. Hey, look, I'm sorry. I know you told me not to call you again after the butt dial incident. You know, and everything. But I got a good reason, so just hear me out, alright? Okay. My parents got you a birthday gift. I know. They know we broke up a few months ago. Believe me, they know, and they got a lot to say about my behavior. But anyway, they've always really liked you, so they got you a present. Man, you know how much my dad liked you, how much you two got along. They want me to bring it to you. They say they can't ship it since they not sure you live in your old place or not. uh, but yeah, can we meet up soon so I can give it to you and not get my ass kicked and shouted at by my parents, please? It don't have to take long. Or be at the house. Whatever you want. If you want, sure, we can meet up at that sushi place you like. The all you can eat one. I mean, it's your birthday after all, so let me buy you dinner or a drink, something to celebrate. Just think about it. Alright? Don't be a stranger. Oh God, baby. Baby, I miss you so much. So much I miss you. Why why you doing this? Why is this happening? Hey man, you don't miss me too? We love each other. I love you. You love me. We were gonna get married and all of that, man. I know neither of us proposed yet, but I know I said I was waiting until the time felt right, but why you ain't let me wait? I'm ready now. I want to marry you now, and you won't even talk to me. I, I swear I didn't mean anything that I said, baby. You know me. You know I ain't mean it. I don't think you meant any of that shit you said either, so it's okay. I forgive you. I forgive you, so can't you forgive me? Even if you don't forgive me, just give me another chance. Just take me back. I'll be good. I'll be better. I'll be whatever you want. Just let me come home, please. And he kept calling because somewhere deep down, he thought that if he could just find the right words, the right apology, the right version of himself, that he could get back home to the person that he lost. But some relationships don't end because love disappears. Sometimes they just end because the hurt, it finally outweighs it. Jules, I want y'all to tell me about a moment you realized a relationship was over before anybody actually said it out loud. You know, the quiet realizations that they tend to hit the hardest, I swear. And what is the wildest or saddest voicemail or text or late night message you ever gotten from somebody you probably shouldn't have answered? If you are comfortable with sharing any of that, or just have a response to this video, comment down below. And if this one hit you somewhere a little too personally tonight, show it some love for me. Hype it up a little and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to help support the channel and get early access to videos and other perks, the membership link is down below. And seriously, whether you are an old school day one Jewel or this is your first night with us here, thank you for spending part of your evening with me, with us. I know there are a million things you could be listening to right now instead, and look, I'll never take that for granted. And to the members whose names are on the screen right now, I just want to thank y'all so much for help keeping this channel going and giving me the space to tell stories like this. I appreciate y'all more than you know. And a special shout out to my Crown Jewel channel members: Athena Dixon, Emily Sapphire, Artie Bell, Chatting CC, Boss Queen 525, Christina Petty, Seventh House in Oak, and Tia R 9155. Thank you. All right. Take care of yourself. And have a good day or night. And don't take back no toxic ex. Plain and simple. All right, later.